Hi guys, Chelsea here with Mimir Blockchain Solutions. Last week, a few members of our team attended the Blockchain Economic Forum hosted by LaToken in New York City. So today, I'm going to talk with them a little bit to get some insights on their time there.
The things that I wanted to talk about that I took away from the LaToken event this previous week were in reference to the need for new economic models in regard to tokenization events. And there seemed to be a desire in the ecosystem to have tokens that had some method of establishing an intrinsic value beyond speculative inflation. This is no surprise, and I think that's just a reflection on the maturity of the space, or the continuing maturation of the space. The second thing that I wanted to speak to was the potential utilization for actually the LaToken itself, which was, among other things, in my opinion, a very good mechanism that you could do essentially risk hedging on trade of like kind tax events. So you could distribute risk between businesses of equivalent type. There's still some things that have to be formalized within the domestic US market for that to occur, but the reality that that's possible is exciting. The final thing that I wanted to go over, which also ties back to just some of the other things that are going on right now in the Ethereum ecosystem, was that I interacted with several people who were doing marketing pushes for major ICO companies, and these were people that were managing other individuals' social media or helping them in some other way. And it was seemingly consistent that those people who were using social media didn't have the realization that phishing attacks across social media accounts are one of the easiest and most often utilized methods to attack an ICO. So I just wanted to highlight the fact that one, the Ethereum ecosystem is looking for better economics within tokenization events, that LaToken has massive potential for actually a good example of these sound economics, and finally that if you're going to run social media for your own ICO, or if you're running social media for someone else's ICO, be aware that the security of those actions is something you should always be thinking about, because it's easy to rip off people and we don't want to have that happen anymore.
Some of the connections we made, I think, are going to be invaluable going forward, and being able to, establish those relationships was by far the most valuable portion of the conference for me. And there was this idea of the Netscape moment, the defining moment that's going to really bring this technology to adoption. And, what's that application going to be, and who's going to build it? That was interesting to hear.
I think one of the things that I really enjoyed was having the opportunity to speak to people who were addressing the blockchain problem from a different angle. People who were working with banks, with different government and social institutions to figure out how blockchain technology could help what they were doing, making it more efficient, more secure, whatever. I think that as much as the purist in me enjoys the idea of us replacing a lot of the existing institutions that we see the potential for blockchain to do, I think what's the saying? The definition of a compromise is something that leaves everyone unhappy. I think the practical way forward is going to be blockchain technology integrating where it makes sense in the institutions we already have. And it was really exciting to see people pushing practical steps forward to see how blockchain can make the average person's life simpler or more secure.
Thanks again to LaToken for inviting us to speak at this event, and we look forward to many more events in the future. If you'd like to check out what Mimir Blockchain Solutions is up to, check out our website at www.mimirblockchain.solutions. You can check out our LinkedIn, our Facebook, our Twitter, and more.